Taking you beyond the ballot now, ahead of the upcoming general election. Early voting is now underway for in-person voters across Georgia. The battleground state is expected to have record turnout with nearly 205,000 votes already cast. That shatters first-day records. Georgia is viewed as a critical state that could influence the final outcome of the presidential election. In Ware County in Georgia, some voters heading to the polls are still dealing with debris cleanup from Hurricane Helene. Atia Collins joins us live from Waycross, and she has been talking about the impacts there. What have you found out, Atia?
Yeah, Jeannie, early voting locations are open here in Waycross at the Board of Elections building. And I talked to officials who say even though some precincts were without power for days following Hurricane Helene, well, they were able to get things running smoothly to open polls as scheduled. Driving through Waycross, you'll see some power lines still down and piles of debris waiting to be picked up. All signs of Hurricane Helene, which swept through the area nearly 3 weeks ago.
Finished getting the leaves up out of my yard. And ain't no trees or nothing fell down, just the limbs from the pine trees.
Hundreds of Georgia Power customers like Alvin Kennedy lost power during the hurricane. The Ware County Supervisor of Elections, Carlos Nelson, said his team started making preparations for early voting even when the power was out, so they would be ready for the polls to open.
We checked on all of our precincts. Everyone has power. You know, there was a little damage here or there on some parts of some precincts, but nothing to affect voting.
Many people at the polls Tuesday say they vote early to help decrease the strain on polling locations come Election Day.
Beat the crowd, because it's going to be a big crowd, and you should try to come early if you can.
Now today, the Georgia Secretary of State said that early voting began in all 159 counties as scheduled. A reminder for Georgia voters, early voting goes from now until November 1st. Reporting in Waycross, Atia Collins, First Coast News on your side.